Hi, this is Rob. This video is going to be kind of eclectic. It's going to have a couple of topics that I should have mentioned in previous videos, odds and ends that may help you today, and it's not going to be long, I promise. One of the videos that I made was called Milestones and Self-Realization, I believe. Milestones and Self-Realization. And somebody had asked me, quite a few people had emailed me and asked me some of the physiological signs that you begin to experience as you begin to expand in your awareness and return to a conscious knowing of the true self that you are beyond time and space. Are there any physiological signs? And I went over some of those in that video. But since I made that, I have known that there were two very important ones that I never shared with you, that I want to share with you now, so in case this begins to happen to you as you travel down the mystic path, you will not be alarmed. Okay, one of the things that many people are experiencing right now, because of the shift of consciousness that's taking place within humanity, is a buzzing in your ears. I don't know if you have experienced that yet. Just a second. Sorry about that, I had to close the window. Is a buzzing sound in your ears. Now, it's not going to be a terrible, annoying buzzing sound. Some people say it's a ringing, and it sounds like a distant ring. And it's not annoying. In fact, you'll go about your day and not even hear it. But as soon as you're still, such as right now, I can hear it. When you're still, it's like this white noise that's constantly in the back of your mind that you hear. So you might especially notice it when you lay down at night to go to sleep, and you lay there and you close your eyes, and just like you'll start seeing that swirling mist of the third eye, which is the connection that you have physically with the rest of your soul, well, you will also begin to have that ear ringing. So if that happens to you, don't be alarmed. So many people think that it's like, maybe it is for some people, but a lot of people nowadays hear it and they don't know what it is. They go to an audiologist and the audiologist says, "You're just fine, I don't know what it is." So a lot of people think it's like sound waves, possibly from military bases, and I don't know, maybe it is to a degree, but that's not what it is. It's a ringing in your ears, and yogis and people who are mystics who have traveled the mystic path have known about it for years. So if that happens to you, don't be alarmed. Another thing that will begin to happen to you, which incidentally scared me at first. I was very alarmed. I thought I was having a brain tumor or something, or some neurological dysfunction, because at the time this was happening to me, I did not know about the energy centers of our body and our astral body, our body of light. I didn't know about the chakras, and that was very new to me, because the religion that I was raised in didn't teach you about those kind of things. So when this started happening to me, I was alarmed, and I went to see a doctor. I was just fine, though I didn't have a brain tumor. And then as I read in other books, I started to realize what was actually happening to me. As you relinquish dogma, as you become like a child, you start progressing down the mystic path and awarenesses start to open up to you. Your crown chakra, which is located on the top of your head, is your connection to all that is, really. It's the highest part of yourself that connects with your body in this life, with the part of your soul that's incarnate and experiencing the physical realm. And this crown chakra begins to open. And what happened to me as I was having this happened about 8 years ago. It starts to feel like a warm, almost like cobwebs. It's like you feel a pressure. I felt the pressure first. And I think the pressure was a buildup, because for so many years my crown chakra had been closed. Because I had been closed. Trapped in my own beliefs and things that, dogmatic people who cling to dogma have closed crown chakras. They don't realize it. And you can see it if you see auras. You can see it. Their crown chakra is not opened. Well, I started to free myself of this stuff and let go, and it just came opened, and it hurt, actually, a slight pain. For about 6 weeks I had this feeling that I was wearing a cap on my head. It reminded me of possibly what somebody would feel like if they were wearing a beanie cap, or you know how Jewish rabbis and stuff wear that cap. It felt like everywhere I go, there's a cap on my head, but there's nothing. And or somebody is gently pushing on your head slightly. Not too painful, but it was a little painful. And then what happened is one time I was reading the Bhagavad Gita. I was really thinking about the wholeness and unity of everything that is and my connection to it. And all of a sudden it was like and it just, I guess that congested energy that had been blocking it just popped, and the energy just began to flow down like warm water all the way down and I felt it even like skip my ears. And then I would feel it like static electricity coming right down on my arms, like it was just running down my body. And it's a very odd sensation at first, but your crown chakra will begin to open. That's a good sign, because what that is saying is that the higher part of you, which is the ultimate self, which is God, the highest part of who you are beyond time and space, you are now beginning to connect with it, and it's beginning to make an open connection with you. That's also a reason why if you look in scriptures of from all cultures, you'll see that people who are truly connected to God always have a halo. They always draw this halo. And as a kid, I used to think that was silly because I didn't understand about the halos, And that's part of what it is. It's the connection that you develop along the mystic path. Christ had it. If you look at pictures of Krishna, the saints would always have like this glow or halo. It's because the artists were trying to depict what this connection is, and that's a real connection. So those are two things that will happen to you. And if you begin to feel those sensations, don't be alarmed. And if you don't believe that if you think you're having a brain tumor like I did, or you think your ears are dysfunctional, go see a neurologist and go see an audiologist. And they'll confirm to you that that's what's going on. They will say, I don't know what's happening. So, anyways, those are some more physiological signs, milestones, that mystics experience along the path. Remember one more thing, that mysticism is not a process of trying to master the forces around you to become some magician. Yeah, a lot of mystics can do that. And people assume that those are miracles. Yeah, that's one of the signs. But remember the true essence of what a mystic is. Mysticism is realizing your deeper connection to everything around you. The force, the consciousness that makes up the universe. That's what the path of mysticism is all about. It's a path of remembering again who you are beyond time and space. I wanted to end with that too. I hope that this has helped you. Bye-bye.